Hey guys, this is Miss Janie, Miss Barnes, for the second week, which is April 6th through April 9th. Here on the board, no work, April 10th, 2020, because it is Good Friday. I want you all just to be safe and blessed, be vigilant, stay safe, okay? All right, let's get to work. For the second week, beginning April 6th, that Monday, everything is in the packet. Like I say, if you have an extra sheet or extra work, if you want to work it, that's fine. It'll give you just more practice. And you know me, I believe in the more practice you get in, the better you will become at working these problems. If by chance, which I don't think so, a sheet is missing, don't sweat it. We will catch up because I always review, right? Right. So, let's get started. Problems with parentheses. Now, this is leading, remember I told you we're leading up to algebra, okay? So, with that being said, remember our little, my little formula that I had, and this is the beginning of that formula. Our formula was, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Now, the first beginning of this formula is right here. The P for parentheses, okay? That's what we're dealing with. Now, everything that I'm going over should be in your packet. Let's look at the instructions. Problems with parentheses. They have a problem like 5x, open parentheses, 7 minus 5, close parentheses, plus 6 equals blank. So, the first thing that we do when we look at this problem, guys, parentheses, you have to work your parentheses first, okay? So, 7 from 5, you automatically know that's 2. So you bring everything else down, that will be 5 times 2 plus 6 equals blank, okay? Look at this problem here, okay? Which will be, from left to right now, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 6 equals what? 16. So your answer is 16. But you have to work the parentheses first, okay? It's not to where we have problems like 5, 2 times 1 equals 6. Because we know anytime a number and parentheses come together, which we have not gone to this part yet, we know you automatically multiply. And this is filtering it through, which we haven't done that yet. That's why that X symbol for multiplication is there. Okay? Now, problem 1 is, let me erase this, but I keep my formula until you get familiar with it. Write that formula down because each one of these we will be working with. This is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. That's what those stand for. Okay? So here for problem 1, we have 8 minus, open parentheses, 2 times 4, close parentheses, plus 3 equals. Okay? The first thing that you do is your parentheses. Remember? 2 times 4 is 8. You bring everything else down. Okay? Now, 8 from 8, you have this is a negative. This negative goes with this 8 here. This is assumed to be a positive. Anytime you don't see a sign, and you will learn this later as well, you don't see a sign connected to a whole number or the, I can't even think, the number here, you know that you subtract, because this is like a positive from a negative. It's 0 plus 3, and you know 0 plus 3 equals 3. So the answer is 3 for 8. Here we are. Came back to me. the sign of the largest absolute value. You take the sign of the largest absolute value, but in this case, is a positive and a negative of the same number, which cancel each other out, remember? And it's 0. Okay, number 2, solve the story problem. You all know how to work story problem. This is just incorporated into this as a review, okay? Now, here's the review. Number 3, solve these measurement equations. These measurement equations, you all can do this in your sleep. You do not need any help with this, because if you look back on 2 pages back, 164, you have cups, pints, all you need. That's why I won't continue to go over, because I want you to research it for yourself, find it for yourself, put a little work in it for yourself to help you learn and help yourselves understand, okay? Now, number 4, you answer quickly. These simple mathematical equations. 4 times 6, 6 times 3, 9 times 8, 11 times 5. Just time yourself. Give yourself a minute. Give yourself a minute and just work them, okay? All right. Now, review. On page 166, division is your review. Following the signs and to check, you know what, is a review, because you all know how to do it. Reflect back in the book. Remember, I send you all to the board to do this. This is where, since it's the review, you will research it. You will go back to figure out and how to work it, okay? Because I put everything on the board that you will need to help you understand. All right? You all love to do this. Show the 6 ways to get the answer 7 times 3, which equals 21. Show the 6 ways. And homework, which you know, which is no homework, write the missing terms. They have 5 plus 3 equals blank plus 5. All you do, you're switching the numbers around, because each addition problem has a twin. Remember when we began the first week, addition twins, multiplication twins. So if 5 times 3 is 8, then, it's 5 plus 3 is 8, then 3 plus 5 is 8. That's all you're doing. Okay? And 9, write the 8 division tables on another sheet of paper. Good practice. You all write your 8 multiplication tables. When you have written them at least twice, have your parents to time you. I'll give yourself 2 minutes, because I know the 8 multiplication tables can be, kind of difficult. But work as many as you can, and when you are doing them, do the ones that come easiest to you first, and then work the ones that are hard. I guarantee you, you'll beat that timer. Okay, guys, this is our first week to April the 6th. Be safe, take care, stay vigilant. See you later.